Okay, it's Tuesday, October 11th. I'm buying some SPY 358 calls at 616. And what I'm doing here at the yellow line is I am buying the first pullback after price took out the intraday high. And if we look at the 15-minute chart, after getting the reversal here, after the morning move down, taking out the first bar high, getting a little bit of a pullback, I'm buying the SPY here, anticipating us working back up to the pre-market highs to start. In terms of the day, we do have a green day at the moment. We're above the open of the day. So again, in order for this day to really reverse, we're going to have to get to that area, and that'll kind of trigger the two down failure, where we kind of go below the low of the previous day, get to the halfway point of that day, and project maybe an upside bar. So I see a big reversal here, developing that should at least target this high. And if we can get through there, then that sets off that, two down reversal day, which means we can get an outside bar to the upside all the way back up to that 365 area. So, given the probability to at least test, it seems like it's reaching for these highs to take out some stops there at a minimum. At that point, we really want to see if we follow through and can get that reversal from the previous day. I'm not convinced of that yet, but I think we should head up here to set up kind of a no-risk trade to start. So again, on the 5-minute chart, I kind of used that as my once I saw it break through here on a high bar and kind of pause nicely in here and start up again, I figured I'll buy the calls right in here with a little room to run up to the blue line, and then we'll see what happens from there. Again, it should be an area to scale out and set up a no-risk trade to see if we really get the follow-through. But again, we're looking for a kind of a reversal play on the daily bar here after we've reached a weekly target. And, if the market wants to head lower, I think it's going to make it tricky to do so. Even though there's still definitely a downtrend in play, I think I could see it broadening out all over the place here. We've seen that before back in this area where it had all that kind of action. So it seems like after taking out targets, we might want to be broadening out at least above the pre-market highs in here. You can almost sense the lower lows, 3 times, and then kind of broadening out to the upside if before we start down again, given this opening price action. So let's follow 15-minute chart here. Just want to explain it a little bit, what I'm looking for, and we'll just see, as we, hopefully head up towards those pre-market highs, broaden out a little higher, at least to allow those options to set up a no-risk trade, and then we'll see what kind of reversal we end up on the daily chart.